Hello, hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Maran. How are
I'm great, thank you. How's it going, Khaled?
you? Everything is fine.
Okay, great, great. Uh, Thank you for doing the test that I told you about yesterday. Um, and congratulations. That's interesting. You are, of course, this is more accurate than the previous test, the short test. The longer test is the more accurate one. So. You are already P2 upper intermediate. That's great. And um, here it says that your input is already good. The reading level is C1. Your listening is B2. That's cool. But it gives you writing and speaking 43%.
Yes.
P P1 intermediate. So that's the output. That's what we are going to try to work on and to improve, to be able to get higher scores in the future, inshallah, and also
Okay.
um, to improve your skills in general.
Okay.
I thought you would get a better score in speaking. At speaking, I don't know why it seems your speaking was really good yesterday. Uh, but anyway, it's not bad at all. It's that makes more sense than the first score where it told
Yes.
us that you are C2, so C1, C2. So it wasn't so accurate. It was just an indication uh,
Okay.
about about your level and about your knowledge in general. And of
Mm,
course, as you are already strong in reading, and the first
okay.
test was all questions to choose between the answers. So that's why you got a high grade, because you are already very good at reading and
Reading. Yes.
yeah, and understanding. Um, that's why the challenge wasn't so
Wasn't so hard.
yeah, it wasn't so strong at the beginning.
Mm,
But of course, with the limited time in the
mm,
P exam, with the different skills, with listening, writing, reading, speaking, it gets
mm.
more difficult. But overall, that's not too bad at all. That's actually great. And we are going to differentiate what we are gonna use to overcome and complete this level. To,
Okay.
uh, for example, we are going to use some books uh, to target more vocabularies and some reading as well.
Okay.
I know you read a novel. It's called Setting, right?
Okay.
So
What does it call?
the novel you're reading right now, what does it call? What's it called?
I didn't hear the name.
Aren't you reading a novel
No,
currently?
no, no. I didn't read any novel before.
Okay, okay. My bad, my bad. I think I was talking about someone else about the novel
Uh,
part. Um, okay, when you haven't read any novels before, that's interesting. We are going to read together
okay.
a bit, reading out loud. We are going to take parts and listen to each other and try to understand the context from a natural content like a novel, because we are advanced enough to try reading novels now, and I suggest you that you start reading more. Reading
Okay.
has many benefits, not only the expressions and words and vocabs. No, it's a natural way
mm,
to build your speaking. It's a natural way to build your
mm.
um, information and also culture in general. Uh,
Okay.
okay, okay. So tell me at first, how did you feel after the exam?
Well, as you said yesterday, that I might feel the time is is enough to answer the
Mm,
exam. Um, but actually, the time is not that long. So
mm,
I felt some pressure
mm,
because of the time. It wasn't enough.
mm,
It was short, as you had advised me yesterday.
mm. Okay, you felt that the time was tight, the pressure
Wa-
was high. Yeah.
wasn't it? The time wasn't enough.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, but at least you completed the exam. A lot of people actually didn't even complete the exam
Uh,
uh, because of the time, and some people just had some kind of breakdown. They said it's too hard.
mm,
They didn't finish. So yeah, it's very challenging. I agree, but it really shows the true level
okay.
at the end. If you complete the exam, it shows you your true level. Unless you weren't in your best state, unless you weren't in focusing enough, or um, you didn't have the right environment or atmosphere to solve, that's another matter. Uh, okay, great. And how did you feel uh, after getting the score? Did you feel disappointed or?
No, 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 no. On the contrary,
Mm,
I thought I would be in between A2 B1 like that.
mm,
But the score amazed me.
mm. Okay,
I
you're.
didn't I,
Mm,
I didn't I didn't I didn't think I would be in that level. I
mm.
thought I'd be lower than that.
Lower than that. Okay, you were amazed. You were amazed by your score. But as I told you when when you introduced yourself yesterday, I told you you are not less than B1. Your speaking is smooth, and your vocabs aren't A2 at all. Actually, um,
Mm,
your even your speaking is higher than B1 when it comes to the flow, when it
mhm.
comes to expressing yourself. So let me ask you, how did you improve your speaking?
By shadowing, by shadowing because like I told you, I like watching movies.
Mm,
So I put English subtitle with the movie
mm,
and read it. Then
mm,
after that, I do shadowing a lot. So I think
mm,
shadowing helps me or help me to improve my pronunciation and speaking.
mm. Yeah, yeah, great. That's actually so true when it comes to watching movies or content with English subtitles. That's actually a great way to acquire the right pronunciations and also practice speaking or the pre-speaking level, because
Yes.
there is a very important phase is the pre-speaking. Before you speaking to people, you have to speak with yourself. You have to speak. You have to repeat. You have to shadow. You have to try yourself speaking out loud to listen
Yes.
yourself to
Yes.
until and gradually you start improving. That's great. So,
Hmm.
do you are you a big fan of movies and series?
Yes. Yes. A lot. A lot.
Mm,
I actually I found that way collect enjoying and learning both
mm,
together.
mm.
So I watch a lot of movies.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, that's a key point to learning in general, to
Hmm.
self-learning. You have to find this kind of balance between something that's useful and something that's fun, and start using it. If it's
Yes,
so useful and boring, you wouldn't really be consistent enough. And if it's fun
exactly. Yes.
but useless, then you are wasting your time. Actually, of course we all have our times when we just watch something fun for fun, but it shouldn't be so long.
Hmm.
uh, Otherwise it would be a waste of time. You need to um, um, to strengthen your skills every day by doing something that's useful, even if it's fun. That's great. Like movies, like series, when it comes to learning languages or improving your skills, that's
Yes.
exactly what we do. And that's also a great way uh, to let your conscious clear, not letting your
Hmm.
conscious disturbing you with wasting time. If your
Uh-huh.
if your intention is only watching a movie because it's fun, then you will feel as if you are wasting your time. But if you're watching a movie to also improve your listening skills, that will give you some room for having a clear conscience. Don't you agree?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Mm,
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. That helped me to improve my listening and improve my pronunciation uh, a lot.
mm, mm. Great. And how long have you been doing that?
Almost a year, I think.
Mm, nice.
Almost a year. I watched a lot of movies, and I continuously repeating them.
Wow.
I rep-
Nice.
uh, so because I don't want to forget the slangs or
Mm,
the expressions that I heard before. So
mm,
I continuously repeat the movies. I don't feel boring from watching a movie more than one time.
mm. Okay. Could you name some of these movies?
Yes, most of them are animation movies,
Mm,
like Tangled, um, um Stitchhead.
mm,
Uh, the last one was the last one. Actually, there is a movie I watching. I'm watching now called Zootopia. I think Zootopia.
yeah.
If
Yeah, I think I've heard of
uh,
it.
yes, so Zootopia, Stitchhead, Tangled, um, To Your Last Death,
Mm,
and movies like that. Most of them are animations.
mm. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I believe animation are not only good for improving your English,
Mm,
and at the same time they're fun. Actually, it's a great way to keep your inner child and innocence
yes,
alive. A lot of people actually are missing out the
that's true.
fun of doing this kind of uh, anime. Either if even if it's not only animation movies, even if it's just sometimes cartoon. That's why sometimes it
Uh-huh.
can be fun to be dealing with to be talking to a little kid who is watching a cartoon if it's your son or if he's your relative, and then watch something together. It would be so fun for
Fun.
keeping your
Yes, yes,
to keep your inner child um, alive, and also to refresh your own soul, to refresh your own mind. Because I believe we are living in a world that's too harsh and too. Um, the world is forgetting the basic stuff about how to deal with each other, what's right, what's wrong. So I believe these animation movies are actually a great way to remind ourselves about
yes,
uh, the basic and obvious things that people keep forgetting.
yes,
Uh,
yes, yes. Right. That's
mm,
right.
that's interesting. What about real movies, not animation movies? Are you, or even series? I believe series are getting more popular and popular the last 10 years. Are you a big fan of that or not much?
Mm, no, real movies like what?
Movies in general, not animation, like
Uh-huh.
fictional
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. I watch real movies. I also watch real movies. I like fantasy movies.
Mm.
The movies of Marvel.
All right,
Uh,
Superman and Spider-Man
uh,
and these
no,
Avengers.
that's from DC. Marvel
Oh,
superheroes.
mm,
Marvel superheroes like Spider-Man, like Iron Man, like Doctor Strange,
mm,
Thor.
mm. Yeah,
Uh,
it feels like Marvel is the more grown-up version of DC. Don't you agree?
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
DC
Yes.
DC seems like um, a cartoonish way, or they just as if they don't put a human side to the story. Um, okay, that's interesting. You are a big fan of Marvel movies,
Yes.
and actually, not only you. I believe these they are always trendy when some new movies out, and a lot of people are having actually big passion for Marvel
Mm.
series. Um, but you believe Marvel is better than DC, or it's
Yes.
just
Yes.
random?
The
Mm,
last decade, Marvel was very trendy, and uh, 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 many people like Marvel more than DC.
mm,
Uh,
yeah.
so
Mm.
uh,
Yeah, I
uh,
remember. I remember when the Suicide Squad movie was out. Um, I was very excited about the movie before I watched it. I when seeing the names, seeing the Joker, seeing Will Smith and Jared Leto and Margaret Ropo, or I don't know her name. Um,
uh,
I was kind of excited about the whole crew, and then when I watched the movie, I felt it was too childish for my taste.
mhm,
I kind of got disappointed, especially that before that I was watching movies, a lot of good movies, like 10 years ago, before things, before Marvel and DC get so popular.
mhm,
For example, I watched the Dark Knight trilogy by Christopher
yes,
Nolan, and many good movies, so and classics. So I was kinda already formulated my taste. So when
mhm,
I watched the Suicide Squad, I felt like, what's this nonsense? That's not that's not great at all.
uh,
That's too overrated. Yeah, I felt it was too overrated.
mhm,
Um, and I then tried to read about it, and I felt, yeah, okay, there is this DC world and there is the Marvel world, um, and I kind of knew about the differences.
mhm,
Maybe the DC stick to the story itself as it was written in the comic books, maybe. Uh,
I think that, and I tried to watch some movies from DC, but
hmm,
actually I felt boring.
bored, yeah.
I felt
Bored.
bored. Yes.
Mm,
When I tried to watch some movies, it was boring.
mm,
Marvel. Marvel's movies are so exciting.
mm. Yeah. Okay. What about uh, anything else? Maybe more serious when it comes to TV shows. Like there was a trendy short series lately. Maybe one of them, not so lately. Maybe years ago. Like for example, Chernobyl short series that it talked about. The Chernobyl nuclear accident. Are you a big fan of series or only movies in general?
No, not. I didn't watch a lot of series.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I watch maybe two or three, and not that fan. I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
fan of series. I'm watching movies more than
Mm-hmm.
series.
Mm-hmm. I think you're missing a lot.
But if you recommend me any
Mm. Uh,
any series,
mm.
maybe I
Mm.
will watch it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think there are a lot of great series. It depends on your taste. But for example, when long time ago, I loved maybe and still I loved watching sitcoms and comedy shows like
Mhm.
Friends and The Office. I watched a lot of them, like How I Met Your Mother, and I watched it. It was like my favorite category back then. Then I started
Friends,
to look.
Friends, is that one the comedy? It's a
Mhm.
comedy series, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
It's very.
I heard a lot of people who try to learn English use that series to
Mhm.
improve their English.
Yeah, yeah. Because as you mentioned, it's really fun. It's comedy. It's really funny, and at the same time, it's in English, and it's not too serious. It's not too long. The episode is only 20 minutes, so it's um it's really good. I believe I watched Friends like 10 times or something. It was really my favorite. Uh, but uh, but yeah, because as I told you, I started early, maybe when I was at college. So it must be over 10 years now. And
Mhm.
also, The Office was really my new favorite. When I discovered The Office, it was like, okay, this is the mature version of Friends. This is the new style, and
Mhm.
there were no noises or laughing at the back.
Uh-huh.
So it was really something interesting for me, and it was cringe, and it was using a technique called uh, mocku- mockugraphy, mockumentary.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
it comes from documentary. It was using as if it was a documentary, someone with a camera everywhere documenting everything, but in a funny, absurd, um
Way.
cringy way. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was really cringy, but it's really really funny, and I believe it really got so trendy when the pandemic was here, like 6 years ago. When there was a pandemic and everyone was at home,
Mm.
and there was no work. There was this COVID thing.
Uh-uh.
It
Because of Corona.
Exactly. So it got so trendy. It was number one watched thing on the planet during
Wow,
these
I've
2
I've
years.
never heard about it. I've never heard
Oh
about it
man,
before.
No, no, no. You have to watch The Office, especially that you are working and you will see and you
I
see.
will.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
will.
a lot of good options really, but this is when it comes to comedy. Then I discovered Black Mirror. Black Mirror is more futuristic and
Mm-hmm.
talks a little bit science fiction, talks about technology and how it affects us in the future. But of course, I watched it years ago before the AI starts to be so trendy. So
Mm-hmm.
it was talking about the AI. It was talking about how it affects us socially and
Wow.
how it. Mhm.
Before the AI appeared.
Yeah, yeah. The AI appeared long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It exists in our in games in everything, but before it
Yes.
becomes so trendy, before
Trendy.
ChatGPT,
Yes.
yeah, before
Yes.
ChatGPT starts, and it
Mm-hmm.
was really something. Wow, it was really philosophical. It's really, but I believe it's still valid if you wanna watch it. It's still a lot of things that happened um, in the show didn't happen yet. But for example, there was a show, there was an episode in that show when
Mm-hmm.
the people were holding phones all the time, making recording accidents happen instead of
Mm-hmm.
helping others, and that was really a crazy idea when I watched it. Like it's really non-human. But now, for example, when you see in Egypt when there is a funeral and you find everyone holding their phone and uh, taking videos of celebrities instead of just um, yeah, being thoughtful about the event and not annoying. No, they are only looking for recording
Yes.
and being every.
Everyone interested in his phone. Yes.
Exactly, and I mean for being trendy. Like
Uh-huh.
if you see an accident, you should help someone, not just film them and
Mm,
go on
yes.
social media. So something like that, and a lot of other. And the best thing about Black Mirror is that each episode is a different story.
Wow.
Each episode is a new story. It's like a little
Mm-hmm.
film, and it's a long episode, like for 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
Um, and later, as you like animation, I watched. I think my favorite thing ever is an animation called Love, Death, and Robots. It's um,
Mm-hmm.
it's also separated short episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Each episode is a story, and it's very intensive. Each episode is really from 5 to 15 minutes only, and it includes a different story each time with a great animation. And it's for adults. It's for grown-ups. Actually, it's not really something for kids. No, it's really very artistic.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it for you. Love, Death, and
What,
Robots. Yeah, and also
what
it's
what is it
American.
called again? What is it called?
Love, Death, and Robots. Love, comma.
Love, Death, and Robot.
Ah, love,
O-
comma, death, and robots.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
it is really interesting because if
Mm-hmm.
at least for me, because I like philosophical stuff like that, and it was really well animated, and at the same time, um, it is separated. Each episode is a different story, different style, and it's in English.
Mm-hmm.
It's an American one which I believe it's rare to find such American animations,
Mm.
but I liked it much.
So you prefer the American accent than the British?
Yeah, just for the habit, because I really was interested much in American movies. I watched tons of
Yes.
them, so
Yes.
the British ones seem to be hard for me, and at the same time, not so. I don't know. I didn't watch much British things, but I loved some actors. There were there were a crew. They were a crew like called the Monty Python. I think they were
mhm,
trendy in the 70s and 80s. I
mhm,
watched a lot of their movies, and I believe they were British, and they were very very funny.
mhm.
The Monty Python movies. But aside from that, I don't think I was very interested in the British content or movies. I don't know. Not my cup of tea, I think.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. I understand.
Mm. Uh, what about you? Do you prefer the American accent or the British?
Yes, yes. I prefer the American accent than the British because
Mm.
I feel the British is heavier.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
think but I also it's no problem if there is a British movie or a British series. I watch it like I think to your last death as the one I told you. I
Mm.
think it's a British animation.
Mm.
Uh, so it's not a big deal to watch
Mm. Yeah.
a British movie or a British series,
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
but I prefer
Mm.
the
Yeah.
American one or the American movies
Mm.
than the British.
Yeah, yeah, me too, me too. Actually, I believe that's one reason for that is that the American uh, movie productions were really something. The Hollywood productions were so advanced
Hmm.
before the platforms like Netflix or whatever. Uh,
Yes.
the movie industry itself was so advanced, too many movies each year, so it was number one with great movies with great stars, and it was the only option, at least to like the movies.
Hmm.
um, but for me, actually, I'm not a big fan of creating just a so typical American accent for myself. I didn't even shadow much
Hmm.
during trying to improve my English. I didn't shadow much. I just preferred understanding and speaking with people and expressing myself.
Hmm.
I tried to fix my accent just to be clearer, but not to be very American. And I don't
Hmm.
actually. I prefer the Egyptian accent, not the American one, not
Uh-huh.
the British.
Yes, yes.
It's okay for me to keep a little Egyptian accent in the middle of my speaking. I don't mind that. I'm not a big fan of just
That's good.
imitating.
Yes.
Yeah, some
Uh-huh.
people care much about imitating over anything else. They care much about uh, the image, the how they sound. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too old for that. I just I just want to to be understood and to understand people and just have a conversation, regardless of any mistakes.
You know what?
Uh,
That's
mm,
the main point. I
mm,
think that's the main point.
yeah,
Accent is not uh,
it's not a big deal,
uh,
right?
it's not a big deal. Yes, if you can if you can structure a correct sentence and everyone understand you
Mm,
clearly, I think it's perfect.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And at first, I felt like if they know, a lot of people when I used to talk on Free for Talk, they used to get my country from the way I speak. They used to guess that I am Egyptian from the way I spoke, and they at first that would annoy me a little. I felt like I need
Mhm,
to maybe shadow more to remove everything Egyptian, but then I felt like it's okay.
mhm.
It's not really
Yeah.
necessary to remove everything and be just talking like a robot or an AI. I felt because it will if
You said like why do I care about that much
Mhm.
on the accent?
Yeah, exactly. And also it sounds fake when you do everything
Hmm.
because it's not only about the pronunciation, it's how they stop talking, it's the gestures, the filler words they do between each sentence, when they think, when they the way they speak, their voices, their tones. So I felt if I have to duplicate all of that, if I have to pretend that this is the way I speak, then I will turn into someone else who isn't really me. Like
Hmm.
there's so it would be fake. It would be it's like a fake accent. It's like if I
You
am
felt
just
that you'd be you felt that you'd be another one.
yeah. It would feel like if I'm another personality. It's a second
Mm.
personality. So I was
Uh,
I was feeling that maybe I should speak English in the same way I'm speaking Arabic,
yes.
with a limited way, of course, with a
Hmm.
limit, not to affect my English, and at the same time not to pretend as if I am someone
A
who is.
native.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. There's it's okay if you're speaking like natives by accident, by nature, but
Hmm.
a lot of people try to change the way they sound, their voice while speaking, and for me, it's uh,
You feel
it's
it's
a show
fake.
off.
It's not a real
Mm.
character.
Yeah, a fake or a show off. Someone is showing
Uh-huh.
off their skills instead of just being real.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yes.
maybe that's my philosophy in a way.
Hmm.
Um, uh, but I understand if someone wants to sound more accurate, more professional. That's up to them. Of course, it's not bad.
Mm.
Um, but I would say it's time is too limited to to do that, especially
Mm.
if you're like me, you prefer to learn many language and many cultures instead of just English. I would feel that okay, that's enough for now for English. Let's just move to another thing. Uh,
Yes. So you learn more than
mm.
you learn another language beside the English.
Yeah. It's been 2 years, exactly 2 years since I started learning French.
Wow.
Now I'm B1 in French, or the beginning of B2, I think, but I need to practice
Wow.
speaking more now.
Wow.
But it's it's French for me wasn't really something I was passionate about, but as I took it at
Hmm.
school, and I decided that I need to learn a third language.
To complete learning it.
Yeah, exactly. Because if I
Yes.
can complete what I started, then maybe I can start a new one. Or
Yes.
if I can't finish what I started, then I can't even learn a new one from the beginning, like
Mm.
German, for example. So
Yes.
I don't know. I just had time, and I started slowly and steady, and it was really now I'm feeling the fun of it
Mhm.
by surpassing the B1 level. You start feeling that you understand more when you listen, and but still my speaking is really uh,
So so.
needs my speaking needs practice. That's it. But listening,
Uh huh.
I understand 70% of what I hear. But speaking is a different thing. I need to do some shadowing. I need to speak more and more. Maybe after a few months, I will be able to hold a conversation.
I have that problem in English.
Not really. Come on. Not really. You're speaking fine.
I
Not.
I feel it's hard to be fluent.
Yeah. Of course,
I
it's hard.
pose.
Nobody said it's
Yes.
easy. Of course, it's hard.
Yes.
It needs a lot of time. Actually, you know what I did with my English? I started going on free for talk every day for 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
Every day
Hmm.
for 9 months. talking at least for 1 hour every day. So that's how. When I started, I wasn't just like you right now. I was way worse.
Mhm.
Then slowly, gradually, uh, I felt progress after 2 months that I'm being able to speak. But then,
Mhm.
when it comes to the flow, when it comes to the fluency, when it comes to uh, the speed of speaking,
Yes.
when it comes to understanding others, uh, that improved. And after 9 months, I was satisfied with the result. I said to
Mhm.
myself, I felt finally that, okay, that's actually great. That's actually um, not bad. Maybe
Mhm.
it's time to ease um, I was kind of intensive being every
Uh
day
huh.
there. So I felt finally that maybe it's time to start learning a new language. And it was
Mhm.
actually a beginning of the year 2 years ago, so it was one of my
Mhm.
new year's resolutions to just start something new.
Mhm.
uh,
Wow.
yeah, and I believe it's
You know what?
important to
Uh, uh,
differentiate,
what?
to I believe it's important to try new things, to do different
Yes.
things. Mm.
Yes. 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 Of course. It's very great to
Mhm.
try to learn a lot of skills. You know what? I'm also like learning languages.
Mm.
I think in my plan, I'm gonna learn a new language. But after I feel like I'm strong in English, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna find a new language and learn it too.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, it's actually a lifestyle, especially when you go to Duolingo and check the profiles there. You find a lot of people learning like 5 or 6 or 7 language or 10, or
Wow.
even if they don't master all of them. But it's really a lifestyle, and it's a great hobby, and it's a good use of
Hmm.
time to do that
Yeah.
instead of just um, scrolling on the social media and that's it. No, scrolling here becomes an addition or a plus when you follow content from the country that you're learning its language. Like the timeline I have right now on Instagram, for example, it's
Mm.
mostly French, French
Wow.
memes, French videos, French culture,
That's
French
great.
interviews, French songs. Yeah, that's how
That
we.
helps you a lot.
Of course, yeah, and it's
Mm.
the culture is a big part of a language. It's really you can't separate a culture from a language. You have to learn, and either you learn it from movies, you watch movies, you learn, because not all the cultures are the same. And actually, you would find we have things that they don't have, and they have things we don't have. So not everything could be translated.
Hmm.
So sometimes you need to learn something from scratch because that's what they do, that's their culture, that's their habits, and that's their life. We don't
Hmm.
experience everything that they do. So that's why they say languages are open your mind and uh, um, stretch your mind when it comes to learning new things.
Yes.
And also, there is a physical part when it comes to learning languages, is that it improves your memory, it sharpens your thinking, um and what else? It helps you become consistent. If you can learn a new language until an advanced level, that
Mm.
needs a lot of consistency and needs a lot of control over yourself. That's why it cannot be easy for everyone.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
When you watching French reels on Instagram,
Mm.
if you don't understand one of them, do you feel something like angry?
Stupid.
Yes.
No, no, no. Um, Actually, but there is a reason why I don't feel that, because actually they speak so fast. The French
Uh-huh.
people speak so fast, and the written language is different from the pronounced. So you write
So you
something.
watch the reel and keep scrolling.
Exactly. But I am following. I'm an easy person to follow. I have like 5,000 pages I follow on Instagram. Uh, I follow everything that's in French,
Uh-huh.
but mostly,
Mm,
especially if there is a subtitle to what they are saying, I follow right away. And if I can read what they say at the same moment, I
mm,
don't mind. Even if I don't understand the word, I understand the context, and that's what
mm-hmm.
matters.
Yes.
No, no, no. Actually, I used to listen to the French radio uh, as a passive listening, even if I don't understand at all what they're saying. But gradually, you start getting the context, and gradually, you start getting how they speak and how they stop, and get used to the um, speed of speaking. So
Yes.
if you are listening in a passive way, it's okay not to understand. But if you focus,
Mm,
you will actually start improving the comprehension of context, and also um, gradually, a month after month, you will start feeling your listening actually got better, and that's what I felt.
mm-hmm.
Um, I decided, like, the last 6 months, like I will only focus on listening. I will
Mm-hmm.
watch tons of YouTube videos in French about different topics with English, with French translators,
Subtitle.
yeah, subtitles, and just immerse with that. Uh, and a lot of topics actually interested me. Regardless, I kind of forgot that it was in French, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the point. You know by 20% that you are improving your French, but the rest you're just following some interesting topic, and that includes in everything. Like I
Mm-hmm.
would the songs, the movies, everything.
Everything. Yes.
Mm, mm,
That's great. That's great.
mm. Yeah, and only last week I decided to start on Free for Talk again and open a French room and talk to French. Not They are not French, of
French
course.
people.
They are not French. No, French people
Mm, they
exist.
are not real French.
Yeah, French people exist on Hello Talk, the application.
Uh-huh.
But on Free for Talk, it's hard to find a native. They mostly are Moroccans or Algerians or even Asians who speak the language, but they are not natives. But either
Mm,
way, I'm fine. A lot of them are advanced enough, of course, better than me,
to
because
speak to them.
because they have French as a second language.
Mm-hmm.
At schools, so they kinda, even if they say they are bad at French, they are at least B1 level, and that's enough for me
Wow.
at the moment
Mm-hmm.
to speak with them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Because because French is their second language.
yeah,
So
yeah, 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 exactly.
so the weakest the weakest ones in B1 level.
Yeah, not all of them, of course, but a lot
Mm,
of them immersed enough with the language during their school that
mm-hmm.
they're French. That's why they speak French. Even if you find Moroccan fans or Algerian fans, when they speak
Algerian,
about
yes.
movies, they speak in a way that we can't understand because they speak French, and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
they mix French with their Darija,
Some
or
Arabic.
their local language, not
Uh-huh.
standard Arabic. No, local Arabic. They call it Darija,
Yes.
like our Egyptian talks, for example.
Uh,
They mix it
Accent,
to
yes.
exactly, um, not accent, dialect, dialect,
Dialect, yes.
اللهجة.
Mhm.
Yeah, and overall, it's fun. You talk to people, you talk to a human being, and you talk about something. You talk about your day. You talk about something happening in the world. You have a conversation. It's really fun to communicate, and at the same time, you might make a friend. You might make a good conversation, and it's a really good practice. And that's the beauty about B1, B2 level when you're ready to have a conversation. A lot.
When you be
Mhm,
able to make a conversation
mhm.
with people.
Exactly. Yeah. A lot of
Mhm.
people don't like. I want to ask you a question. Do you think it's possible that you practice speaking before reaching B1 level?
Again, please.
Do you think it's possible to start to some website like Hello Talk or Free for Talk and
Mhm.
talk to people when you haven't reached the B1 level yet, when you are A2 or A1? Do you think it's possible to practice speaking when you are still a beginner?
I don't know. I think it's a bit hard,
Mm-hmm.
maybe, or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to reach B1 level to so you will be able to make simple conversations. You will have enough vocabulary and enough knowledge to make even if simple conversations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Okay, another question. Do you think it's possible to improve your speaking before improving your listening? Do you think you can improve your speaking without even understanding the person you're talking to?
No, of course not.
Hmm?
Improve my speaking before improving my listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you
I
think
think
that's?
that's impossible. I think you need to improve your listening first.
Mm-hmm.
It's about what you have. It's about the inputs
Mm-hmm.
you will
Exactly.
have, and then the speaking is output.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Okay.
have to listen and listen and listen, and then
Mm-hmm.
you will have enough words, enough
Mm-hmm.
expressions, slangs, something like that, and then try to force yourself to make a conversation, to make a sentence, to speak
Mm-hmm.
to other people
Mm-hmm.
like that. So you have to improve your listening,
Mm-hmm.
and and then you're speaking, or both of them at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But improve your speaking before you're listening. I think it's impossible.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Okay, another question. Do you think you know how we improve our listening by checking the subtitles of the same language when we are watching a video or a movie or something like that? So we use reading subtitles to improve our listenings, right? So
Yeah,
do you
yes.
think do you think it's possible to improve your listening without reading or writing or without seeing the shape of words like reading? For example, do you if you see a paragraph, do you think
Hmm.
it's able you can be able to you might be able to improve your listening by just listening to the paragraph without even looking at the paragraph and try to read it, or there is some kind of natural order to learn a language that it
Mm.
starts with writing and reading, then you listen, then you speak? What do you think?
I think you need the subtitle. You need to see the words.
Mm-hmm.
I think that because I train my listening by watching movies. You know what? I don't watch the scenes. I don't watch the yeah. I just play the video and listen to it. I
Mm-hmm.
don't watch, but sometimes I need to watch the subtitle to know um, how to say that word, how to
Mm-hmm.
say this
Exactly.
sentence.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And even
So
if
you need it.
and if you know, if you don't know how, uh, what is the shape of this word and how to pronounce it, you might listen. Your listening won't be good.
Yes.
You need. Uh, I believe maybe when you learn a new word, you listen to it after seeing it, so you know how it's pronounced. So
Yes.
I think the natural order for me, at least, I believe that you write and read, or let alone writing, but you read something and
Mm-hmm.
uh, know its meaning. See an example, write it down,
Yes.
and then listen to it, so you can know how it's pronounced. You can know.
Pronounce.
Uh, uh, so it's not, you find some people who tell, even some instructors really online, because everyone can be an instructor now, because it's just a skill. So anyone
Mm-hmm.
who got the skill can use it however they want. But a lot of people kind of try to say that there is some kind of shortcut to learning a language.
Mm-hmm.
This shortcut can let you skip writing and reading and maybe even listening, or,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
or just to listen and speak, listen and speak, listen and speak. Okay, you can listen and repeat, but you can't
Yes.
listen and speak. you know.
بالظبط. Exactly. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. And actually, that's how I used to uh, tell. That's what I'm telling some people, but they are in a rush. You find someone who is actually A1, really A1, and they just want to practice speaking first. So what? As if you are going to
Ye-
practice speaking. Shouldn't we? Isn't language is it's about vocabularies first and sentences and listening and reading. Then speaking is
Then
the
yes.
cherry on the top,
It's
as
it's
they
it's the
say.
last step. It's the
Exactly.
last step. Yes.
Exactly. And some people want to practice speaking before listening, as if they will not need to listen to anyone, they will only speak. It doesn't make any sense. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. It makes sense to me. It's common sense to me to take the right order to learn a new language. But some people believe there are some shortcuts where you can skip some steps and just go speak right away. Uh,
No,
it's mm,
it doesn't make sense.
exactly.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, and that's what I was doing on Free for Talk. Actually, it turned it from practice into having friends and discussions,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what got me improved to a conversation just like ours right now. You open, you
Yes.
talk to people, you improvise, you don't, you just go with the flow. You just see what are we gonna talk about, and you talk about it to challenge yourself. Um, Instead of just preparing, sometimes you can
Mm-hmm.
prepare and it doesn't seem the right flow of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Some people open websites about topics, and then they start choosing a topic, and each topic has questions, so they start asking each one the same question. It doesn't feel natural. But if
Yeah.
you just practice the natural way, instead of pushing or forcing yourself to speak or answering questions, it would feel more like life than a classroom or
Mm.
an
Mhm. Like speaking in Arabic. Yeah,
exactly.
it's just you just join a channel or a group. I don't know,
Mm.
and then try to make a conversation to speak without preparing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, exactly. And now I'm thinking, really, it can be inspiring if I share this conversation with others. I don't know if you would accept something like that or no. Maybe I should try to motivate you. Like I will give you 2 free sessions if you accepted that I would share this session with others. And
Um, I totally accept.
okay, that's great.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, great, great. Of course, I like to keep privacy for decisions. Decisions are only for the ones that are concerned with it. And each month, by the way, I remove all the recordings from the drive, the Google Drive, because of the size of the Google Drive, and also because I don't collect them. I just
Mhm.
remove them. So. Make sure if you want to keep these sessions to download them one by one. Don't accumulate them, because at the end of the month I'm gonna have to remove all of them.
Remove. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I send each one at the same day. Like this session, I'm gonna send it to you today, inshallah. After I put them on the drive, upload them on the drive, and then I will send you the link for you to be able to hear
Okay.
them or to download them on your
Okay.
PC. But that's
Okay. That's
really, yeah, that's really a good first session together. I was planning to speak for 30 minutes or more, but now I believe we surpassed 1 hour. I think
wow.
that
I really didn't feel the time.
yeah, yeah,
That
that
was great.
happens. Yeah, that happens. And uh, we will have different. Maybe next time, I'm really interested to watch one of the episodes from Love, Death, and Robots. I have them on my laptop. Maybe I would share screen and we watch something like it's top 15 or 10 minutes an episode. We watch an episode, and then we might be um, discussing about what we watched. What do you think about the topic, the events? Did you feel it's interesting or not? Um,
Okay.
Actually, there is an episode that I like so much because it's speechless.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 5 minutes of things happening in front of you without anyone saying any word. It's really, really artistic, and it's really vague or mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really happy or interested by it when when you watch something and then you look it up on
Discuss it.
Google and try to find the meanings behind
Mhm.
this and why and how and what does it represent and what does it refer to. That's the fun of art, I believe. um, so a lot of episodes from this series is actually a little vague, a little mysterious. It has when you watch something that has double meanings,
Yes.
like when you watch an animation that has a direct story but it talks about something hidden as well or deep
There's
as
a
well.
hidden story.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Uh, so yeah, I think it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be very useful, and we will go to free for talk as well in one of our sessions and discuss to talk to other people as well. Let's see
Okay.
what the world will will offer us. Maybe we will
Okay.
meet a native speaker or something. I used to have a lot of native friends, but as I'm not very active lately, I think they don't. I don't know if they are still there or not. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
No problem.
okay. That's great. Thank you for this beautiful conversation. I believe this is enough for now. I know it's less than 90 minutes, but it's really great because we kept talking the whole time.
In
Uh,
English, yeah. Yes,
yeah.
that was
So. Yeah, yeah, I agree. That's more than enough for today, and see you next session, inshallah.
inshallah.
And if you need anything, just text me on WhatsApp.
Okay, okay.
Okay, have a
Thank
good
you.
day. You're welcome. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.